Yeah.
Souls.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on this shit, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me.
Highly addicted to eat. That came.
On my name, turn the soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside. 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. And now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be, it couldn't be. I don't know what happened to them guys that said they would be. I said, see you at the top and they misunderstood me. I hold no resentment in my heart, that's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sounds like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sounds like a fair.
What's up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? So this is a quick live. I'm not showing my face. I just wanted to touch bases on something. How you can wholeheartedly really be for people, and they can wholeheartedly use and abuse your kindness. Like literally. The most disheartening part of this, y'all, is that whatever the trolls and the haters are doing is starting to have an effect on people. That's the part that really sucks. Is that the haters coming in the mix, painting pictures and narratives about me is actually seeping into the psyche of people that's supposed to be on my side. All right. So I want y'all to know that I realize that's what's going on, and it's very bothersome. I ain't gonna lie. It's very crazy to think about. So I said in the title, if a man goes to prison, the judge broke y'all up. Because that's a fact. There's no, oh, we're gonna wait and no. Because when he comes home, he's not gonna think about you. Now, let's look at a generational situation. My father was in prison for 25 years, right? Y'all never heard me speak bad on this man, even though he did something to put him in here for 25 years. Yeah, have any of y'all heard me say anything bad about my father? I'm gonna wait and give it a minute. Anybody? Drop a six. Drop a six. If you ever heard me say anything bad about my father throughout any of these lives, anything I ever went through. Mm, nobody. All right. So he came out after it wasn't even 25 years. I wrote a letter for him to go up to the parole board. Other people wrote letters as well. He did whatever work he did. I'm not saying it was just off of my merit, but I put the energy to write a letter to the parole board for a father that wasn't there for me for 25 years of my life. And at that point, I was in my 30s. Y'all never heard me say that bad about it, right? All I said was, I wish I was daddy. You know, every girl wants to be daddy's little girl. Every girl wants that feeling, right? Even through the shade, all the shade, right? So when he came home the last time, because he violated his parole, so he came home and then went back for like a year or two. And during that year or two, he didn't want to speak to me because I guess he didn't want me to know that he violated, right? Fine. Even though I was a grown woman at that point, I was hurt. And I just didn't say anything. I still had my channel through all of this. And I never said nothing. Um, what else? So he comes home. This time we're trying to make amends. And he tells me that he wants to tell his story on my channel. I immediately was like, I'm not ready for that. Right? And I don't know what made me say it, but I was like, no, I don't think it's the right time for that. Cause he don't really understand how YouTube work and all of that. So time was going on and I felt bad, I guess. Like, all right, he wants to tell his story. It's his story, right? If he wants to tell it, I'm gonna let him tell his story on my platform. Well, y'all see what effect that had, right? I didn't realize I had somebody that hated me so much that they would attack one of my family members, right? So I felt bad naturally because it's my channel. And if he would have never told his story on my channel, then, you know, certain things may not have occurred. Like, he lost his job around the time this young lady was starting to harass him. So I'm just putting two and two together. It didn't have to be her, but this is what I said to him. So, you know, people are people. He might have been looking at me with the side eye from then, like, okay, I come on your platform and now I'm getting harassed, right? Just like I'm sure a lot of you guys felt harassed and felt like, all right, I need to fall back from Goddess Masterpiece channel because I'm getting mentioned just because I'm in her chat. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I'm a human. I'm not gonna sit and act like I don't get that. And that's what makes me angry about it because it's like you are playing with people around me, trying to ruin my relationships with people. You understand? Trying to ruin my relationships for what? Hold on. I'll cam up for y'all. Let me put a shirt on. It's like I don't get the same response when I don't cam up. Hold on. People be like, oh nah, she ain't there, I'm good. I need a t-shirt. Hold on. So anyway, until I get a t-shirt, let me talk to y'all. So never say anything bad about this man at all. There's nothing to say. I am a kind-hearted person. Like I try to see the good in people before I see the bad. And that's my downfall. And that's where I'm getting to, y'all. Like that's literally my downfall. Is trusting people, not looking at their past, looking at their future, looking at their present, and it's like it slaps me in the face every time. So, y'all see me? I don't know what's up with my phone. The camera's all right. It's a little better. So, mind you, let me set this disclaimer. I'm a grown woman, and I can say what I want. People are not gonna agree with me telling my story. I don't care. That's why I'm the CEO of Divine Harmony Movement. Because I want people to be able to be this free and tell their story because it's your story. It's better for you to tell it than somebody else. Huh? You say you're not live on God is Master? I'm not? Hold on a second. That's why. Hold on. Let me fix this. How did that happen? Hold on. Thank you for that. I'm like, I could at least look. I could at least get 11 people. Come on now. So back to what I was saying. First and foremost, I'm an adult. I have a story. I never I never looked at YouTube as a place to be fake. I'm sorry. I'm different. I never looked at YouTube as a place to come up with a persona, a gimmick. I just came on as myself. So I apologize in advance that for some people, right, I'm like, what is going on? I apologize in advance that I'm not like everybody else and I don't know how to just be fake. That's why this YouTube thing is kind of dissipating for me because I can't be myself. I can't say what's going on with me. I can't say how I'm feeling. Anybody else could. Pay attention. Anybody else could say how they feel at any given time of the day. As soon as it's my story, you shouldn't put that out there. Right or wrong. So back to the topic. I said if a nigga go to jail, if he go to prison, the judge broke y'all up. I thank you. Everybody don't appreciate my authenticity. Some people feel like I'm crass, I'm rude, whatever, but they're not rude and they're not crass. Got it. So moving along, I never spoke down on my father, although he was not there for my upbringing. Let's just say that. I still kept the door open for him to be in my life. So when he wanted to tell his story on my channel, I hesitated at first and then I was like, okay, you know what? You ready to tell your story? If that's what makes you feel, like, some, I don't know if the word is vindication or whatever. Came on here, he told his story. We did it twice. We sat down with each other twice. You guys received it for the most part. He was not judged until after the fact, right? And so all of that, him probably seeing somebody going after him so hard, that is putting a damper on me and his relationship. So it's the two Leos, it's the two parasites, y'all. They both strike at it again. Y'all need to hear this because it's people that's really demented. Like they think they're plotters. They're plotting on how to infiltrate you, how to infiltrate your psyche and your spirit. So the two fucking parasites both have made my relationships with friends and family members strained. Does it hurt? Yes. But it also is enlightening to know that it's time to weed these weak motherfuckers out. Family, friend, or not. The weaklings are being weeded out because I'm going up. So I don't want to get too much in depth about what has occurred, but I wanted to put this live out there just to prove that I'm a grown woman. I say what I want. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch me. There's a unfollow, unsubscribe, block. You could block. I'ma always keep it real. That's just me. I can't help it. Do I omit certain things? Yes. Yes, I do. That's what makes it so crazy. Like, people just think they know everything. No, there's things I omit. So, the two gentlemen that I helped while they were in prison, two gentlemen that abandoned me in different ways, abandoned me the first time, and now is trying to make me out to look crazy. I can't even believe this shit. What just happened a couple hours ago, or an hour or so ago. So all I can say to you guys for right now is, I know you heard me say my father's gonna be a part of the organization. Well, that is not true any longer. Okay, so I definitely need a board member to take his place on the paperwork. So we're gonna figure that out at the next board meeting. But I am setting my boundaries, because that's how you prevent yourself from getting hurt. I don't know exactly everything that's going on. People like to watch my content and judge me. They like to pick, she said this, oh, this happened, this, and try to piece together some shit in their mind about me. And it's the closest people to me. And it's like, what? I'm sitting here living my truth. This is what's going on with me. And I'm getting ostracized for it. I'm getting made to look like the villain all the time by motherfuckers that, you know what? Let me backtrack. Mm, mm. This is another test that God threw at me when I said I want to help inmates and men that have been incarcerated. You got to be careful with that too. You got to be careful with helping people that were incarcerated. So I'm trying my best not to say everything, but what I'm basically getting at is that the two parasites in my life, the two Leos, have created an environment to break my relationships, or try to come in between my relationships with family members and friends. This is what's been going on for the past couple of years. And to see people take the bait is what shows me who's for me. What hurts is I've gone through it with these same individuals, with things they've gone through in their life, and didn't judge them and still was there for them. When it's my turn, I get the villain. I get villainized, like, oh yeah, yeah, you're crazy, or yeah, it's you, it's me. I be the one person not judging people, and they be the first one to judge me. Isn't that weird? Miss Jobs, I'm sorry to hear that. It's like a nigga could be crying to you that they ain't got no money on their commissary today. Come home and act like you a villain. What? It's just beyond me. It's very disheartening. This is a moment why I went live is because I'm trying to push through this feeling. I'm trying to push through. Hold on a second. Yeah, so You got to be careful who you help. That was the lesson today. How you help them, what type of help. I've helped people in real time before this organization. And these are the same people trying to villainize me today. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, I need somebody in the chat. All 13 of y'all. Somebody in this chat. Say something nice to me to keep me pushing forward for this organization for black people. Because how I'm feeling today is we are really fucked up. We are really fucked up. It's very sad. All I see around me is egos. I don't see no real solid shit. I see egos. I see people wanting to be right. I see people wanting to keep their jobs. And so they want to cover their ass. I see nothing but fuck shit. So I came over here for somebody to push me forward because this was a moment that I took a blow. And I felt like I can't even help inmates right now because of what my father and my children's father is trying to link up and do right now. I don't know what they're doing, but it's some weird shit in the mix. I'm sitting here, never had protection from a man. My grandfather maybe when he was here. But it's different when it's not your father, right? Right? And then to be a woman now, I'm an adult now. And I'm going through something with my children's father where he's wronging me. I'm getting wrong. And I don't even have my father to have my back, y'all. If y'all gonna tell me I'm not goddess with all of that, when I extended myself to him on many occasions. That's right, or the Empress. That's it. It's the weeding out of the weak. That's all this is. I knew it was coming. Slowly but surely. There you go. Like, I'm still trying to believe in humanity. I may not come off soft and dainty, like, oh, we're gonna save the world. No, no, that's not my delivery. That has nothing to do with what I want to provide. A service that wasn't provided for me. Something I feel like I needed. That's usually how people get involved in something, right? From a lack of. The girl who grew up not being able to get her hair done, she learns how to do hair, right? Maybe a guy, he couldn't afford a haircut, so he learned how to cut his hair, right? You learn how to do things when there's a need for it, and you want to fill that need. So that's what I'm pushing myself, y'all, through everything. Working this job that I don't want to work for the money to fund this, to fund my living situation, to fund my life, whatever. But also feel like I need to be doing something else. I'm battling a lot of shit. And I just needed some encouraging words. Yep. I remember you told me that story. Thank you, Jackie. Mm-hmm. Easier said than done. Right. Thank you, December. But that's the whole point. When somebody is at the end of their rope, you don't know what she. All I could see in her is she's gonna end up right back in jail or in some facility, right? Cause she don't have nowhere to retreat, right? That's all I saw. And I also saw how everybody didn't want to sit next to her. And I also saw myself because I may not be as old as she was or on that type of drug or whatever, but I've been in that position where I had to come back home after being released, no laces, looking crazy, and people may have thought this chick is bugged out, she's this, she's that, instead of having compassion. Thank you. Step like me. Thank you, Miss Jobs. I appreciate you. So that was it for now. We gonna keep it moving. It's gonna be people that come and people that go. It's gonna be people that say that they want to be a part of it, and then something in them they don't trust me. And all along, those very people that don't trust me, they was never worthy of my trust to begin with. That's the most ironic part of it all. The same people that don't trust me, y'all was never worthy of my trust from the beginning. So I'm off this. Y'all have a great rest of the night. I had to get that out. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all say, go to therapy. This is my therapy. Fuck y'all. Other people want to come on here and rant and rave. I just said what I said. What now? We all on the same page. That's why people feel like they know me so much. Because y'all know what the fuck is up. This is where we at with it. No sidebar conversations. We all of us that's in the board meeting, if you see some changes, I'm telling y'all now, it's because there's gonna be people that say they for it and then they really not. Thank you for that. Yeah, because I don't have nobody in the title, so I'm out. Anyway, I'll speak to y'all later. Have a good night.